Alright, everybody, we are live. NBA2K26. My team getting everything set up. Make sure you're out there liking the way in. Subscribe. Come to the gym to get warm, folks. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, Johnny Knight, bro. Much love to you. Getting everything set up here. Get you a cup of coffee, pull up. Alright guys, let's get it. We are live, folks. All right, and it's gonna be Alonzo Mourning's debut too. Let's see what do we want to do. The Heat. We got Alonzo coming off the bench. That's perfect.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. And tonight, it'll be New Orleans going up against Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Grant, also O'Neal out there. Jordan is out there with Pippen, and it's Francis in at the point guard position. And for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero in at the one. Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip.
Yo, C-Ray, what up?
Here's Ware.
We back on 2K.
That one up and powers it through.
Well, you got a lot of
hopefully the stream good. Yeah.
In addition to his scoring prowess,
Audio
he's
good.
a very solid distributor.
Here's
Get you a
Francis.
cup of coffee.
Inside.
Back at you. Got it, Pippen.
And what an
We on my
excellent way
team.
in that possession. There was some power on that play.
Buy yourself a seat. Get cozy.
Hero from long range. No good.
It's cold outside tonight.
Here's Francis. Down low. And stolen by Wiggins. Powell feeling it out a bit.
Oh, Tom? Yeah.
Pass to Hero. Over Francis. Hero no good.
I never did
And
like
here's
winter
New
time.
Orleans now. Out Grant. Shaq kicks to Grant. New Orleans moving the ball around. Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Jordan passes to Grant. And then goes by Grant.
Perfect
Nasty.
execution on that
much
screen
Grant?
roll. Grant showing off that
Once again,
IQ
shout out
there.
to you, Johnny Knight. Shout out to you, C-Ray. Shout out to the chat.
So
Y'all
first
get like
quarter
on the way
just
in.
over a minute and a half in. Hero with it. Adebayo the screen.
We're gonna end the evening with some
Hero
NBA
finds Wiggins.
basketball.
Outside, Adebayo.
Playing basketball.
Here's Hero. And that one, good.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot.
Hey, see right how is the Fortnite? I seen Orange playing Fortnite. I like that's how it looks.
To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
Sets the screen, finds open space.
That's not gonna give me
and
enough to get on Fortnite though.
That's textbook.
But shout out to people that playing Fortnite, rocking it out.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh no.
Fires from 14. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Here's
It's fun.
Francis.
I hear that.
To the middle. Grant. That's good. Grant's got
Thought
6
about it.
points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets
No.
in deep on the defense, there is no way he's just going to lay up like that.
Capitalizing from that
I be
mid-range.
wanting me to get
I've seen him
Raiders.
work in that area.
I don't know about that game, but we'll see.
There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jordan.
No, what the-
Misses in close. Enzo Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Hero kicks the Powell. Well, at that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Francis. Hasn't made one yet. Jordan the screen. Francis passes to Jordan.
Step back,
Back
baby.
in off the glass.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like
Like it
he's
ain't heard
rushing.
that.
Makes quick, solid decisions.
There's Hero with the 3. Jordan
Now
with
it's
the
time for
rebound.
Call of Duty now.
Orleans in the lead.
Time for Call of Duty. I don't know what they got
It's
cooking.
Pippen on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Shaq is screwed on Wiggins to the inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaq.
Making the
Man,
effort to
statement.
create for his team.
Got
Pippen
Diesel.
uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Just want some Miami Heat
There's
too as
49
well.
seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Ware. And again, it's the Heat missing. New Orleans leading by 4. Now, here is Jordan. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And
Yeah, one.
by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position. And
Superman
then
in the
just muscling
building.
through.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw this game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
I know you're gonna miss this though. Oh, he made it! Shaq made a free throw.
30 seconds left to play
That's
in the first
tough.
quarter.
Got Penny Hardaway
Rozier
now.
against Hardaway.
Penny and Shaq.
Hawkins with the screen on Hardaway. Pass to Hawkins. And he can't
There you
stop
go.
the run as he misses. Now Hardaway.
Good to be did it.
With 1 on the clock.
No, man, Davis.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's New Orleans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field.
The Bayou
And
Owls
don't go
looking
away.
good.
We'll be right back.
Sunday evening, folks. Final hours of the weekend.
And so far through one quarter, it's been
In
a
the
lopsided
early
game.
days
We'll
of
see if that
November.
changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on our defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So for New Orleans,
Penny Hardaway.
we've got Butler, Williamson out there with Mourning. Then there's Davis, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position.
Close
And
to the
Miami has
holidays.
possession. 11-point game. ball. Bucket down low.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New Orleans making a switch here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Francis. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami trails by 13. And Powell gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so here is New Orleans. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Butler. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. A three. And it's Mourning with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 13. And here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hero from long range. Here's New Orleans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Three-pointer, Butler. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Butler's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Rozier from the top of the key. He buries it. Rozier's got his first timeout. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Terry Rozier. New Orleans also making some changes. Shaq's checked in for Mourning. And it's Grant in for Butler. And Terry Rozier, a combustible scorer coach who competes on the defensive end of the floor as well.
Great point, Kevin. I mean, Terry Rozier really made his career at the defensive end of the floor. He developed as an offensive player over time in the league, but he made his name and got his playing time based on what he did defensively.
And so it's New Orleans with it after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Powell, no one around him. All 3 off the mark. New Orleans leading by 20. Here's Francis. He has yet to score. Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Hero, following the score by New Orleans. And here's Adebayo outside, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jordan looking around. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. And the dunk by Grant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so here is Miami, following the score by New Orleans. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Francis. Jacks up a three. And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Horace Grant.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
In the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. And it's Hero in at the point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hero finds Adebayo. In the corner, Powell with it. Misses the three. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Francis, still without a basket. And Pippen gets it to go.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Hero, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Shaq's got his sixth rebound on the night. Here's Francis. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Jordan with it. He's got 6. To the inside, Francis. It's hauled in by the Heat. Powell for 3. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Pippen. Down low, here's Francis. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They're scoreless since the first half. Hero, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a culture.
Oh boy, it looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
A different look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Now Rozier. They need this one. The shot that time, not on target. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
This is quality basketball. Running a play to get someone a shot.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Ware, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
And here is Davis. Durant in the corner, looks for Mourning, gets it to him.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
1:21 left in the third. Powell dishes to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Rozier against Davis. Rozier kicks to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Mourning's got 6 in the quarter.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Jaquez. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 10 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Rozier kicks to Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's New Orleans going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, Zion Williamson is out there with Mourning. And there's Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Hardaway in at the two-guard spot. Here is Davis after Tyler Hero's bucket. Davis, the pass to KD.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he can be a special player in this league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
He gets it in there.
Give Rozier these opportunities down low, and he'll jump on them. Excellent initiative there.
Here is Davis. Inside, here's Williamson, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Jovic. Here's Hero. They set the pick. And the three off target. Durant against Rozier. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mourning. It's rebounded by Jovic. And here are the Heat now. Hero gets to Rozier. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Hardaway. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. Hardaway from outside. Drills it from outside.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Mourning. Outside, Davis. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
And the defense has to be sure to box out Durant, or he'll punish you on that offensive glass.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Rozier with the ball. Six on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Up again. Here's Jovic. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Mourning. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. KD dishes to Hardaway. 3-pointers off the mark. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Hakeem. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here's Williamson. The three from KD. It's rebounded by Jovic. Outside, Hero. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now Hero from past the arc. Hero can't get that one to fall. To the inside. Mourning kicks to Williamson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Penny Hardaway. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got O'Neal. Grant is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. And it's Francis in at the guard position. And for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero in at the point. And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. Here's Francis. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. New Orleans moving it around. 5 on the clock. Pippen for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Down low, here's Ware. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. He has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And here's New Orleans now. Outside Pippen. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. Pass to Shaq. Back to Pippen. Now here's Shaq. Francis passes to Jordan. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Hero, no good. Now, Jordan. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Powell with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Powell kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Francis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pippen with a wide open look. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Now, Hero, guarded closely. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's New Orleans with it. Still without a basket in the game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Jordan passes to Pippen. It's good. This game is all even.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .158 left in the first quarter of the game. Powell outside. Outside, Adebayo. From outside, off the mark. And so, it's Pippen with him. He brings it up for New Orleans. To the middle. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen.
making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Pass to Ware, to the paint. Powell, that's good.
Well, good defensive intensity, but an even better offensive effort.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Francis passes to Jordan, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Norman Powell. New Orleans also making some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Davison for Michael Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Francis misses the lane. Jaquez with the ball. Hero on the wing. Over Butler. Good by Hero.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
Now here's Davis. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
There's Hero with the 3. Rebound, Davis. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And here's Davis for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Rozier's out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Rozier. No scoring in this one. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Davis up top, covered by Mitchell. Outside, Davis. Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Miami trails by 5. And here is Mitchell. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Rozier. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Outside Hardaway. Butler passes to Morning. Butler kicks to Davis. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hero.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
There's only one letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player, but this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name over the next few years.
And the dunk by Mourning.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Here's Rozier. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch four who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his side. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
Pass to Francis. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Jordan. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's Jovic. Higgins outside. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Mourning with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Pippen to the inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here are the Heat now. Pass to Ware. To the paint. To the left wing. Here's Jovic. Trains the three-pointer. Jovic has got 6 points.
Well, we see this more and more nowadays from big men like Jovic. Great touch from deep.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. O'Neal's checked in for New Orleans. Grant comes in for Williamson. Here's Francis. Scoreless thus far. Grant with a screen on Hero. Down low. A jump hook, and it's good off the glass.
Perfect execution on that screen roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
58 seconds left in the first half. Francis passes to Pippen, and stolen by Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Wiggins outside. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hero. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Francis. Left side Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hero scanning the floor. The three. You can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New Orleans leads by 5. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We got Grant. He's out there with Pippen. O'Neal is out there with Jordan. And it's Francis in at the point guard.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
And so here's New Orleans. The Heat hitting the bucket. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Hero. He's got 6. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wynn.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Now Jordan to the middle and stolen by Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really gifted in terms of the physical attributes, and we really see that when Wiggins is out on the break.
You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. Let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Now, Jordan. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Powell kicks to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. But he need to get a shot off. Higgins from outside. New Orleans leading by 5. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Picked them clean. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Rozier is checked in for the Heat. And New Orleans also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Out to Powell. Plays it up and banks it in.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. Hardaway with it. Nothing on the board. Down low. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. And New Orleans leads by 5.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Rozier against Hardaway. Ware kicks to Powell. No good with the triple. New Orleans leading by 5. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Pippen the pass to O'Neal. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Powell feeling it out a bit. Miami no good on that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Hardaway. To the inside. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Miami trails by 7.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Pass to Ware. Now Adebayo, defended by Shaq. 2 on the clock.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Francis. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Hardaway, no good. Left side, Hero. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Connects from 3-point range.
Zero hesitation from Rozier. Very confident in the catch and shoot. Really confident in every part of his game.
Here's Francis. Warning a screen on Rozier. Driving in, and Warning throws it down.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Miami trails by 6. Pass to Jovic. Hardaway against Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from Will.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Here's Francis. Inside, there's Mourning, and a dunk by Mourning.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by New Orleans. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
You love the pressure he's putting on him. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
New Orleans making some changes here. Shaq's checked in for Mourning. Pippen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jordan subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Hero. That's off. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Francis. O'Neal a screen on Hero. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now here's Powell. The shot is off. Now Jordan. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Hero. Jumper is off. New Orleans leading by 9. 1:52 left in the game. Here's O'Neal. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over the game. he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. First one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
And here are the Heat now. Hero can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
No good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Powell outside. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And here is Jordan. Here's O'Neal, and there's the dunk.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Right side Hero. Yeah, that goes in. Outside Jordan. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching as we present our player of the game. everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Grant is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5. Down low we go. And so off the tip, it's New Orleans. Now Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Hardaway against Suggs. Shoots the 3. Hey, no good. Jordan inside.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Suggs. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Wagner wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now, here's Bane. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Bane. Jordan sets the pick for Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Suggs finds Wagner. Banchero inside. Grant on him. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the shot falls short this time. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bane against Jordan. Wagner passes to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now here's Hardaway. Trying to find Pippen, he's got it now. Pippen, a screen on Wagner. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The drive and so willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
1:49 left in the first quarter. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan with it. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Bane against Pippen. 1:05 left in the first. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Suggs following the score by New Orleans. Here's Banchero for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Suggs. Payton for three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Now, here's Pippen. He takes it in, and Pippen slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Count it. Suggs has got his second basket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Hardaway for three, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So for New Orleans right now, Warning is out there with Williamson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. There's Davis, and it's Francis in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, the combination of shooting inside, it's what made Black a top 10 pick.
And so here's New Orleans. Magic knocking down the tray. To the middle, here's Francis. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Orlando trails by 9. Outside, Jones launches it, and again it's Orlando with a three.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Bain comes in for Howard. And it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. New Orleans also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Mourning. Pippins comes in for Williamson. Hardaway is subbed in for Baron Davis.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
Outside, Suggs. Banchero kicks to Bain. Pocket 6. Fires for three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. New Orleans leading by 8. And here is Butler. Still scoreless. Inside. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Fires for three. And it's Suggs missing. Now Pippen. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Tyus Jones comes in for Anthony Black. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jones. Takes it out to Banchero. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Another miss by Orlando.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one out.
On the wing, Hardaway. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Hardaway has got 13 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Here's Hardaway. 13 points in the game. To the paint. And with the slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here's Wagner. Trying to end the drought. And it's Banchero missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them.
Timeout.
Continuing to build out this lead.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Bane finds Wagner. Back to Bane from downtown. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
To the inside. Here's Grant. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
And very strong at just under 7 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Banchero passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so it's New Orleans with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Suggs. Brings up the ball for the Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Payne and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Well, Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his team.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Inside, O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Orlando trails by 19. Outside, Bane. Suggs with a screen for Bane. Pass to Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Banchero's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Jordan. On to Hardaway. Lock at 6. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Suggs. Down low. And he says, right back at you with a big chunk of his own.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Pippen. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. And finished off by O'Neal.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside, Bane. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway with it. He's got 13. Straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Bane passes to Carter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range. Jordan outside. Grant with a screen on Suggs. Jordan passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A good look from Wagner. Gets a very good look and converts. Wagner's got 7 points.
Well, with Franz standing 6'10", it's just so tough to disrupt his jump shot.
Now here's Hardaway. Grant outside. Shaq down low. Defended by Carter. And it's in there. He's got 16.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And here is Jordan. 10 points for him. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, overall, there's a team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Outside, Payne. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner outside. Off target from outside. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-6 run. Wagner against Pippen. Hardaway from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New Orleans on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Davis. Williamson out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Francis in at the 2-guard.
Well, there's that playmaking ability on display. Butler is such an unselfish teammate. Now Jones. Pass to Banchero. Here's Black. From deep. And no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the paint. Back to Davis. Trying his luck from deep. Black grabs the board. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bitadze, and so the ball's out of bounds. Bitadze touched it last. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze, and it's Richardson in for Howard. Morning's checked in for New Orleans. Durant comes in for Jimmy Butler. Outside, KD. Pass to Francis. Here's the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Richardson outside. Here's Banchero. Outside, Jones. Carter down low. And the layup is good.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
Here's New Orleans. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Francis. And here is Morning. It's stolen by Banchero. Black kicks to Banchero. Takes the three. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession for the Magic. Hans Wagner's checked in for Anthony Black. Bain comes in for Richardson. And it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. Suggs passes to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And that's collected by Davis. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Carter with a screen on Williamson. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
KD, a screen on Suggs. Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
And this kid, Durant, gets up in a hurry. What an incredible athlete.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah. Stretch offensively, for sure.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Davis, and he banks in the lane. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Payne finds Suggs. Off target with his 3. And so here is New Orleans. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Mourning. It's stolen by Carter. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Suggs has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. To the middle. Mourning's shot is good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any impact of a potential comeback. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
That'll be a 5-second call. New Orleans making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Wagner from long range. And Davis pulls it down. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. And teams are going to be physical with Durant, but he looks like he's up for the challenge.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Kicks it out to Williamson. And here's Davis for 3. Sinks the triple.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The open shot, Suggs. And again, it's Orlando converted.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
It's Richardson on the wing. From outside the arc. Good. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shaq.